Hi guys! So today we'll be creating a flower box using pepper rose flowers. This is our sugar paper, this is the pencil, our scissors, you need a ruler, you need your gum and glue gun, so a candle gun. So here I've measured out the dimensions that I'll be using, which is 15 by 15 cm, and then I'll go on to trace out the cuts that will be used to roll rose flower. There's so many methods of making rose flowers, but here I'll be using the rolling method, and that's what I'm going to show you in this video. If you want to see the other types of rose flowers that can be done, then watch this video to the very end while you see me arrange the two types that I made for this flower box. So you go back to the beginning and you try to make out a curve. This beginning is going to be the base of your flower, so you need to have that space there. Don't worry, when I start cutting it, you'll understand better what I have done at that base. Now, if you're a beginner, I would advise you to just take it slow and cut it one at a time. I'm able to hold two together and cut them together because I have been doing this pepper flower things for a while. So take it slow, cut it one at a time to avoid cutting them wrongly. Okay. Now I'm going to separate the two flowers before I start folding. I'll also be cutting off the excess paper, starting from the last point of my tracing. So let's get started. Now, before you start rolling, you want to get rid of the waves on the inner side, and that's what we're going to do now. You're going to take a scissors and then you will make it straight. You make it a straight I call it a straight curve, but just you get the drill. You're going to take away all those protrusions on the inner side of the curve. So now it's time to start rolling, and usually it's advised to use something very thin, so like You know, when you open your pen, you take out that inner part of the pen and then use it to roll as a beginner. But if you're conversant with this, you can actually roll it with your hand, but you must make sure that the base is as tight as possible. As you keep rolling, you might find out that they are not like equal, but just make sure that the base maintains its tightness while the upper part can be loose and a bit more flexible than the base. So that's what we're doing here. Watch closely so that you are able to observe my hand movements, so that I would also help you when you're creating your own rose flowers. Be careful when adjusting the top so that you do not bend those edges. They need to be as straight as possible. They need to be as neat as possible. So when you're done rolling, then you let it relax a little and take its expected shape, okay? Just a little. It will get flexible and take its expected shape just before you start sticking it together. I use a candle gun because it holds better than super glue and it doesn't leave a mess behind. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using in this video. You can always get a candle gun in any art market. You can get the candles separately, then you get the gun. You can also use it for other house maintenance chores, so it's quite handy. It's quite useful, not just for creating paper arts. So I want to add some green leaves to the flower box just for, you know, another color pop. So here we're going to show you how to cut very simple green leaves, nothing extra, just the simplest type of green leaves that you can cut with paper. So it's time to do the magic. It's time to create the magic. This is our golden box. If you don't know how to make this, then watch our previous video on how we created this golden box. The link is in the comment section below. And now we're about to arrange our beautiful roses. Awesome, right? If you want to see a video on how I made the second type of rose flower, if you look closely, you'll see that there are two types here. The roll type that we just finished and another one. If you want to see how I made the second type, then drop a comment in the comment section and I'll post a video on that later on. Take a look at this gorgeous, beautiful work of art. Ladies and gentlemen, behold your flower box for less than $2. Yes, you heard me right. Less than 8,000 naira. Alright, till next time. Stay happy. Bye.